Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to Milk Animation. I'm gonna turn the background music down a little bit more. Actually, I should do it on like the actual browser so it isn't as loud for me still. There we go, that should be good. And let's get the chat popped out here so I'll be able to see it while I'm working. Hope everybody's having a lovely day, and we're gonna be back to doing more backgrounds. I hope you all like seeing this landfill area, because we are still there. I will try to stop and, take some breaks to, just doodle the characters a little bit, just so that y'all aren't looking at the same thing all the time. But yeah, this is what we're gonna be at for a little bit. Nice. Can't wait. Really hope you drew my suggestion from last stream. I'm not sure there. I don't remember what the suggestions were last time. And there's some stuff that we need to get caught up on. Hello, everybody. Let's get started. And I'm gonna be so real with y'all. This environment is one that I'm a little less certain about compared to ones that I've already drawn before. Just because... Okay, so this sequence has been changed a couple times since it was initially drafted, which would have been about, let's say, 6 months ago? And in that time, the environment that sort of exists around this character here, whom I will not reveal anything about to avoid spoilers, their deal got changed just a little bit, so I am going to try to do my best to not break up, just to make sure the environment's, like, consistent. And yeah. Let me see if I can find a shot that I've already done from this other angle, because I don't think the way this environment works now, there are any of those taller piles. But at the same time, I don't think having, like, some variety in the way the environment is shaped would necessarily be a problem, because it has been sort of static for a lot of this sequence. But at the same time, I don't want to change things up so much that how do I say this? I don't want to suddenly change the continuity of what's on screen to the point where it might be jarring for anyone that was anyone watching. I think there will be some discrepancies, but I've kind of made my peace with that. I will include this big pile just because I think it looks funny. And I could just say that it fell over something between shots, or it kind of gets blurred into the background in other ones. Oh, hello. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna do a quick tangent here just to sort of explain where this sort of continuity thing might happen. So I have two sections that I, for a while, believed were, or like when they were initially planned out, were two different sections. So it's like we have one scene that takes place on like the left side of this pile, and then Calvin moves over to this side for another part of the scene. And now it all feels like it's going to be taking place over there. But that shouldn't be a problem. I'm just yapping. This should be fine. Let's start on line art. Oh, that's not quite right. There we go. That should do it. And this shot right here also kind of exists in the same space as this area here. So let me just... Actually, hold on. I'm going to put this down here instead. There we go. There we go. Oh, 1 second. That doesn't look quite right. And let's get this phone drawn in here. Oh, I forgot that this is all in the same layer. One second. There we go. There we go. You know what, I'll just have all this on one layer instead. I don't think there's anything in this shot that I'm gonna be... Yeah, that's fine. And let's just, put like a broken DVD or something there. Paper. Let's put... There's like a broken laptop over here. Some pieces fell off of a keyboard here. This to apply those of the pieces that fell off, and I can fill that in later. Up, hello. Okay, that should be a good amount. And I can get some base colors filled in, and then I can go through and add a bit more. Oh, I'm sorry about that. That made some stuff kind of shake a little bit. I forgot about that. My bad. And let's tag back over here. I can move this into this spot. Oh, wrong button. Hello. I got a new Galactus and Punisher figure 2 days ago. That's pretty cool. This background's coming along nicely. Thank you. I'm feeling good about this one. See if I can... Hopefully I'll stick the landing. It'd be nice to get at least one more done today. I technically was doing a bit off stream before, but it was mostly just reformatting art that that I either drew or was finished months ago that needed some touching up before it could be sent off. Okay, now that I've introduced this little bit of pink, I should probably use it in a couple other spots because I think that's a nice pop of color that adds a bit of variety. Where's a good place to add some pink? The cover of this book. Then I can pull the paper color from somewhere else. Line it up on the other side. A little bit more. This is gonna get like a overlay layer put on it, so it's gonna be a bit darker by the end, but got a nice pop of color. And And let's pull this kind of yellowish paper color over here. And let's throw it here. There we go. And let's start pulling from this, because I already have this floor from a different shot. I can reuse that. There we go, perfect fit. And I can march this one down. Oh, there's a couple spots I did not fill in. Let's pull. I don't think this is the same object here, but because and then there's the laptop here, which I think I will give this brown color. And let's drop this down into sort of a magenta range. That's kind of magenta-ish. There we go. And then, yeah. Then I said this would have a screen, so let's go back to this screen here, but it's a laptop and it's turned off, so let's do this. Okay. I'm actually gonna hide that layer for a second, and I'm gonna do this around the border here. Ooh, that's good. Okay, and then I can take this part, drop this down a little bit more. Where's the lasso fill again? Actually, let's make this a bit darker and a bit more desaturated. There we go. And then I can take that same color and use it to show where the keys have popped out on this keyboard. And then this area here can be made a little bit darker. And I can use that darker bit to apply a bit more damage around here, and then maybe show this as like the underside of like these keys that have been pulled up. These colors now feel off. Let's move these a bit more this way. No. Yeah, this is better. I'll use that to still fill in that one, and that one. There we go. That looks thoroughly busted up without drawing too much attention to itself. And we got the floor applied. Let's get some far background colors picked. 1 second. I'm going to close out of some of these. Yes, I would like to save the changes made to that one. Let's pick this kind of... One second, what does this look like without this overlay? Kind of a pinkish. Let's drop this. Oh, let's... Select the layers. Transfer to lower layer. And let's drop this pink here with this kind of beige tone. Then on the far back, I'm gonna pull here. Nope, that's too similar to that. Let's do this. Nope, that blends into the other stuff. Maybe go for like a bit of a bolder color. That's not very bold. Oh, shit. My bad. Let's actually do this. Oh, that's brightness and contrast. That is the wrong thing. Edit tonal correction, hue, saturation, and there we go. That sort of feels like it's in place, and then let's take some brighter purple and give it a bit of a pop on the side. A bit brighter. Something darker. There we go. And that's a bit too saturated. Although I am gonna have to check this on another monitor before I submit these. Since I switched computers, my new monitor, like, it's been doing its job, but the colors aren't exactly the same as they were before, so that's why I've been pulling so much from other backgrounds I've done, which, I mean, I also just do because it helps keep things consistent. Go, and let's add a line here. I was just usually, oh, it has to be the same. Take that and mix up here and flatten those together. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. And I am so bad at labeling things. I really thought I had these a bit more organized. Maybe I didn't download the ones that I had saved on the drive that I would need here. That is possible. I'll pull some of these for to sort of fill in space, because I don't think I want to use this lighting, because I think things have shifted a bit since that was the initial plan. Line this up. And copy. Yeah, I'm not using this one, but we're really most of this, I don't think, but I'm gonna have to restructure things in a little bit. Then let's take this up. No, I don't think I need that one here yet. Do you know I need... What was the... Oh yeah, I still need the... Okay, one's probably gonna need some touching up off stream. So... Oh right, I still need to add the shadows in here. And because I think this is the same angle, yeah, Just do the lasso fill and... Oh shit, that went on the wrong layer. Up, heyo. And let's turn on that. Okay, this is starting to come together. I just need to get some that doesn't feel like the color I chose before. What did I do this time? Copy. Oh, wrong layer. There we go. Okay, yeah, let's... And that means this should probably be fixed here. This go up here and lower the opacity again. Then take this and do this. Then I can reintroduce those lights again. This one feels like it's gonna need some off-stream work, but it's pretty close to how I want it. You know what, that's about 57 minutes. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop for today. Thank you all for stopping by. I will be streaming this time tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central Time. And, yeah, might be either more background art or I might try playing a game. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow. I will see y'all then. Have a lovely day.